What up, y'all? It's your boy B. Come to you to hope you have an absolutely amazing, wonderful day. Before we get started, I want to make sure I wish you all a happy Monday. I hope you're smiling today. I hope you are absolutely enjoying this amazing Monday. A lot of people, don't enjoy Mondays as much as they should, but I want to let you know that Monday is just another day of the week for you to feel like it's Friday, to feel blessed, to feel abundant, to feel wealthy, to feel happy. So before we start this segment, I want to start some affirmations with you, some non-negotiables that I have in myself in the morning to give you a successful start off in the morning. So I want you to say, I am happy. I want you to say this out loud. Everything in your fiber of your being. I'm happy. I am grateful. I'm abundant. I'm the best of the best. I like myself. I love myself. I enjoy myself. I enjoy life. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for beauty. I'm thankful for people. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for information. I'm thankful for love. I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for perfect health. I'm thankful for a perfect body. I'm thankful for a sound, perfect mind. I'm abundant. I'm successful. I'm wealthy. All of those things, guys, I want you to say that to yourself over and over and over again and feel that vibration, feel that energy. And I want to talk to you today about money. A lot of people, let me first get my plug in. Hey, Brendan, what site should they go to? Google! Yeah, Brendan said go to Google, so got the plug in. I don't want to forget. He said he's already famous. That's what he told me the other day, so Google will probably cut him a check later. So I want to talk to you guys about money. Why saving money is a sucker bet. And let me explain to you what I'm saying, because that's a very controversial subject. We've been taught for many years that we need to save our way to financial freedom, and there's no possible way that you can save your way to financial freedom, especially when life hits you, when life happens, etc. So not only am I going to tell you that saving is a sucker bet, but I'm also going to tell you the solution, what you should be focused on. So what you got to do is learn how to reprogram your brain for financial freedom, for financial success. And so most people, let me tell you the story, most people have bought into the sucker bet. They bought into the sucker bet to, they're going to save their way for retirement. They're going to save $200,000-$300,000. If you make $20,000 a month, you're going to save $20,000 a month. And in 10 years, you're going to have $2 million. Well, something wipes you out. Taxes come. All this crap comes, wipes out your whole savings. You got to start over. What you thought you had, you don't have anymore, and all that other crap. Car breaks down, house burns up, all this other stuff, right? So life happens. So most people, what they do is they save for a rainy day. So you want to know what you're doing when you save for a rainy day. You're planning for a rainy day. And guess what? That rainy day will definitely show up and be delivered to you on a platter. So understand that when you say you're saving for a rainy day, that's what you're preparing for. You are calling that experience into your life, into your existence. And I promise you, every time you save for a rainy day, you will experience a rainy day. So what I want to tell you is the American dream has been to save your way to financial freedom. And what people are realizing is when they calculate up their expenses and they say, man, you know what, I may live another 20, 30 years. Well, you retire at age 50 and you say you may live another 20 years or 30 years, and you say you've saved up $400,000 or $500,000. Many people have not saved up that kind of money, but let's use it for an example. $400,000 or $500,000. Well, by the time you retire when you're 50 years old, the cost of living and expenses are going to be has risen. But let's just say if it costs you $5,000 a month to live. $5,000 a month to live, you say you're going to live another 20 to 30 years. $5,000 a month to live, and that's for you to stay in a nice residential assisted living home if you get to that point, etc. That's just for that aspect of it. That's not for you to do other things. So $5,000 a month to live, that comes out to about $60,000 a year. $60,000 a year, you're not making too much interest on that money because you got it parked. You're saving it in the bank. You're saving it in something that's paying you less than inflation, but we're not going to talk about that. So now, $60,000 a year is $60,000 a year. I've already increased the amount that you probably have saved for these golden years. $60,000 a year, guess what? In 10 years, you are in debt because now you have spent the $500,000 that you saved, and now you got to go back. What we're seeing is people having to go back and work, go back and try to start a business, go back and try to develop new habits to get back into society to make themselves more valuable because they saved for retirement and they didn't build residual income for retirement. Let me talk about true financial freedom. True financial freedom is building residual income, developing a habit. And that's what we teach our students how to do. Develop a habit of building and focusing on securing the bag by building a residual income. Every day as a business owner, your daily activity, while you have the sprint in you, You know what I'm saying? While you have the young legs in you, while you have the gumph, the drive, and the motivation to be better than what you are today, then what you should be doing is spending that time with doing, I always say, do the minimum amount of work so that you can enjoy the maximum amount of time doing what you want to do. But you want to focus that time and that energy on today, on securing today's bag residually. So that means that when I go into my power hour, I have several non-negotiables that I do, where I work out, I meditate in the morning, my mind, body, and spirit. I visualize how I want my day to go, etc. I go work out. That's my next non-negotiable. I go work out and I sweat for at least 20 minutes to get my blood flowing, my HGH flowing through my veins, baby. And then I may have my power hour of, my family, etc., love on them, etc. And then I'll have my power hour of extreme focus. 1 to 2 hours of work of extreme focus on getting that activity done. But what I'm focused on is if today is, what's today's date? The 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. Let's just say today is the 6th of the month, the 5th of the month. And today is the 5th of the month. Then what I'm doing is every day I'm adding on to my residual income. So when I call and I make a focus, I have a prospecting list. Whatever business that you're doing, our PBS system, we call it our pipeline busting system. It applies to any business. We can do this with any business. That's why we've been able to create so many streams of income, because the blueprint, the system, it works. So now we put our PBS system in place and we call prospects, etc. So I may have an hour of calling prospects. Boom, 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 boom. I'm calling, 100, 150 calls. As I'm calling 100, 150 calls, what I'm doing is the product that I'm selling is going to pay me a residual income. Not only will it reward me for the day, but it's going to pay me on the same day next month. And it's going to pay me in the same day next month. So if my goal is $10,000 a month, I'm going to divide that by 30 days. And today's goal, today's step is going to be $333. So now that means that I want to secure $333 to come to me on this same day next month, on the 5th next month. And then tomorrow, I want to secure $330 to hit my account for the next month. And every day I'm building a residual income. So now if I do that my first 30 days, I got $10,000 a month secured in residual income. So what you want to do when you talk about retirement, I'm going to talk about that. When you talk about securing your financial freedom, securing your future, you want to be focused on building residual income. So next month, guess what? If I have that same drive and that same gumph and that same sprint in me, I'm going to go next month and I'm going to add on to what I did last month. I'm going to tack on another 10 grand a month. So that puts me at 20 grand a month. And then the next month, I'm going to add on another one. That's going to put me at 30 grand a month, all the way down through the rest of the year to put me through 100 grand a month or whatever it is that I'm shooting for. And so I know I'm banking on my activity. I'm not looking at, oh my God, did this deal close today? I'm knowing and I'm banking on my activity. If my activity is there, then I know that the money is going to come. It's a scientific law. It's the law of numbers. I know that if I do this, then I'm going to get this result. Somebody say, how can you be so confident as an entrepreneur? You've been so secure or comfortable with a guaranteed paycheck. Well, my paycheck, I feel, is more guaranteed than somebody else paying me a paycheck, because it's banking on me. It's banking on my belief. It's banking on my system. And I'm not waiting on somebody to give me a paycheck. The other thing is, when you retire, it's not about trying to retire at the end of 50 years or 60 years or 65 years. What you want to do is you want to start retiring every 3 or 4 months. And retire for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Pull up, come back, enjoy your life, enjoy your fruits, enjoy the fruits of your labor while it's still ripe, and then go back and hit it. And what this does, that creates that burning desire to get back in the game, to come back into the working world, to come back in the marketplace and give more. And then pull up in 3 or 4 months, and then go back and do it again. What you want to do is get in a habit of retiring all the time, over and over and over and over and over and over again, and enjoy the fruits of your labor while they're real ripe. That way, when you go on these excursions, you're not, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old trying to enjoy the excursions. You really can't enjoy them when those bones are aching, etc. And if you haven't taken care of yourself the way you need to. So you want to make sure that you enjoy every aspect of your retirement. Enjoy them while you're still young. Enjoy them while you still can. Run around the places. Ride the bike around the places. Swim in the swimming pools. Swim in the ocean. Climb the monkey bars. Do all of the things. Eat the good foods. Eat the best foods. Enjoy it. Look at Anna. Look at Anna. Enjoy life. That should be, retirement is every few months. Pull up for 3 or 4 or 5 months. Build a residual. So instead of focusing on trying to save your way to financial freedom, learn to build a habit. Go to theharrismastermind.com. These are the type of principles and things that we teach. and also isecuredthebag.com. We'll be releasing that site today. isecuredthebag.com. We want to show you how to secure the bag on a daily basis. When you secure the bag on a daily basis, then you put on that shirt, hashtag a selfie, I secured the bag for the day. So whatever my goal is for the month, if my goal is $100,000 a month, then my securing the bag for the day is having $3,333 of activity. So you got to know the number that you want. If you don't know what you're going after, if you don't know about hard, you ain't going to get it. If I want to make $200,000 a month, I need $6,666 a day in activity. So now what I'm doing is I'm banking on my activity. You understand what I'm saying? So some people say, oh, I want to make this, I want to make that. And you don't know what it look like. How does it look? What does it look like? Define it. So determine what the goal is. I always call it the mountain. Like I climbed the Camelback Mountain a couple weeks ago in Phoenix. And by me climbing the Camelback Mountain a couple weeks ago, it was just like any other mountain, a money mountain. So let's just say you got a money mountain. I knew no matter how fast people were going past me, getting up the mountain, I knew that if I looked down at my feet and I took one step after the other, boom, boom, guess what? I knew that I was going to get to the top of that mountain. So your money mountain is the amount that you want to make a month. Now, you can stretch yourself if you want to, but you may say, okay, your expenses are $5,000. You may say, okay, I want to be able to live comfortably, $10,000. Divide that by 30 days. Whatever your money mountain is, divide that by 30 days. And how you climb that mountain on a daily basis is by taking steps. You take steps towards that mountain every single day. What are the steps? The steps are not, oh shit, they didn't close, or I didn't get a deal that day. Don't look at that. Look at your activity. Bank on your activity. I know that by the law of numbers, if I call 100 people, or if I talk to 150 people, or if I email 2,000 people, if I text blast 5,000 people, I know that I'm going to secure the bag for that day, every day. I know that I'm going to get what I desire to go after that day. And so by me doing that, confidently doing that, my activity, I'm banking on my activity. And what I'm also doing is I'm building a habit. I'm building a habit towards financial freedom and financial success. And so how do I build a habit? I build a habit by simply putting my plan of action in place every single day with persistent, focused action. I'm not checking my phones. I'm not answering calls. I'm not scrolling down Facebook. I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm focused and I'm laser in. When I'm running, I'm running. When I'm meditating, I'm meditating. And when I'm with my family, I'm playing with my family. If I'm handling business, I'm handling business. Now, that's not all the time. I'm not perfect being, etc. But you get what I'm saying. But when I'm in money mode, I'm focusing like a laser. And when I'm on the phone for one person. If you get me on the phone and you talk to me on the phone, it's going to be a couple things that happen. Either I'm going to give you some money, or you're going to give me some money, and you're going to give me some value for my money, or I'm going to give you some over-deliver on value for your money. That's the only purpose of the call. I'm not there to wine and dine and talk to you on the phone. I'm in a laser focused moment. I'm going to let you know how I can over deliver for you if you're looking to pay me. And if I'm looking to pay you, you're going to let me know how you can over deliver for me. And if somebody's going to get sold on that phone call, if you can't over deliver on what you offer me, give me more in value than what I'm paying you in money, then you're not going to get my money. If I can't confidently let you know that I'm going to over deliver on value, and when you give me your money, then you're not going to pay me. That's period, point blank. So how do you get people to, give you money for a product and service? You got to over-deliver in value. You got to be willing to give more in value than they give you in money in return. This is a scientific law. This is a principle of success. How do you over-deliver in value? You can go to youtube.com/c/homes for 10K and get more information and value, hundreds, thousands of videos from me for free. And I'm going to over-deliver on value every day. This video is over-delivering on value. So you know that when you hire me as a coach, hire me as a mentor, hire me as a success coach to take you to where you need to be, you're going to get way more when you hire me. Period, point blank. So I'm going to over deliver on value. So what you pay me is going to be a small amount for what you're going to get from what you pay me. And that's how your business should be. You should over deliver on value on your products every single day. Give more than what you expect in return. And that's how you're going to start closing more deals. Visualize what you want, over-deliver on value, and money will begin to flow in. And secure the bag on a daily basis by focusing on building your residual income. Learn more about this, guys. Go to theharrismastermind.com. Join the group. We'll get you partnered up with an amazing power couple to help take you to the next level. And you'll be around a group of like-minded people that can help bring you and lift you up to success. But residual income is the key. Saving is a sucker bet. Saving is a sucker bet, and I promise you, don't go down that road. The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, but expecting a different result, guys. So don't be the person that, believed in the system so much that you didn't open up your eyes. Do the numbers for yourself. Calculate. This is what I want you to do for your homework. This is a homework assignment from your boy B. I want you to look at how much money you put away in your 401k every single paycheck. So let's just say if you're making $5,000 a month, let's just say you're putting up 20% of your saving of your retirement into your 401k. So 20% of $5,000 a month, that means you'll be putting up $1,000 a month in your 401k. Most people are not doing that, but let's just say you are. You're putting up $1,000 a month in your 401k. I'm going to help you do the math. So now you're putting up $1,000 a month. Let's just say you get to retire in the next 30 years. 30 years you get to retire. Now we all know that inflation goes up. Prices of what they are now are not going to be what they are in 30 years. But in 30 years you retire. You put up $1,000 a month. In 12 months, that's $12,000. In 10 years, that's $120,000. In 30 years, you've saved up $360,000 from putting up $1,000 a month into your 401k. And that's calculating that if they match it, because most people are not putting up 20% of their income in their 401k. So that's calculating the match and all that other crap, right? So now you got $360,000 saved up for your financial future. This is what you bank on for your financial future. You want to think like banks, guys. They get people to invest in their bank accounts, deposit money in their bank accounts. And you know what they do? They go buy residual income. They go build residual income. They go do the things that I'm telling you to do. What you got to start doing is thinking like a bank. When you start to think like a bank, you'll start to make money like bank. You start to make bank. And when you start to make bank, you start securing the bag. You start securing your own bag. So $12,000 a year, $120,000 in 10 years, $360,000 in 30 years. Inflation in 30 years is going to be a lot higher than what it is right now, so understand that. So now, in 30 years, let's just say your expenses are $5,000 a month. We know it's going to be a lot more than that, right? Some people are not taking care of their health the way they need to. You're going to have probably a nicer home that you're living in. You're probably going to have kids' college that you got to pay for. You're going to have all these other expenses that you're not accounting for now. But let's just say $5,000 a month is your only expenses. So now that's $60,000 a year. I'm going to tell you, my friends, that in 6 years, $360,000, you're wiped out. Savings gone. Now what? You believed in a system, you put back in a system that's not going to pay you anything. What I'm telling you to do is learn how not to save money, learn how to use your money to buy leadership, to buy mentorship, to buy coaching, to help take you to the next level. Use your money to help take you to the next level, to grow your mind. Once you have it here, you can always have it. See, I know that I can pull $1 million out of the ether anytime I want to. I can go visualize, meditate, and make it happen. When you have that confidence of knowing how to pull money out the ether, money is an idea. Money is simply an idea, and there's an abundance of ideas. There's no amount of money that can calculate the billionaire and the trillionaire and the infinite-naire that you really are. You are more abundant and more wealthy than you have given yourself credit. Money is an idea, and you know you have many ideas. All of them come to you on a daily basis. The fact that you don't implement them, that's where your money is. You can become your own ATM. So when you become the person that knows that you can pull money out of the ether as often as you want to, then what does your day look like? What does a successful, fun day look like for you? To be honest with you, most days, on average, I can spend a couple $100s a day and have the time of my life. The time of my life for a couple $100s a day, considering other bills that come through, etc. I make my residual pay for my bills, for my enjoyment, my life, $200, $300, $400, $500 a day. So now I can go secure the bag. My residual is going to secure the bag for that now. But let's just say starting out, if I want to enjoy the day, I can make $500. I can end the day. What I'm telling you is wake up and realize that you can secure the bag today for your enjoyment. So what can you look around you right now? There's something in your household. There's something that's sitting there that's collecting dust that you can sell on the Facebook marketplace right now and go make $300, $400, $500 and go spend it on whatever you want to. Now, granted, that's not residual income, but what you do is you put proof in yourself that you can go out and generate what you want to generate. You put belief in yourself that you can generate money. And so in a 30-day time frame, you mean to tell me you can't cover your expenses? You spending 8 hours a day somebody else's dream, building somebody else's dream, 8 hours a day, doing the same type of calling that you could have been doing for yourself, for your own business. 8 hours a day, you could have done it in an hour or two in a day's work and make more in a week than you make in a month for somebody else. That's the reality of it. Do the math. Start doing the math. Just start thinking. That's all I'm asking you. Just start thinking for yourself. Just start thinking. If you simply start thinking, you see, okay, if I head down this way, if I keep putting up $2,000 a month, I'm going to have $720,000 saved in 30 years. I know that ain't going to be enough. What do I need to do now? Stop the chain reaction of the chaos that's going to happen. Don't set yourself up for chaos. All you got to do is do the math. If you decide, if you just make a decision to just wake up and say, okay, I got 30 days to put in work, to put in activity, to think of what I want to have and to put an activity plan in place. That's why you need a coach. A coach is going to give you that structured system that you need. A coach is going to tell you, if you're an entrepreneur and you're out here just winging it and you don't know what you're doing, you're barely making pennies, barely making it. It's somebody that's been where you are. I've been where you are, where if you're an entrepreneur and you got to be there to make the paycheck, you always got to show up. Your money don't come to you unless you're there. That's not a business owner, guys. That's actually a person who's bought a job. And you bought a job and you got to show up in order to get paid. That's not financial freedom. That's not what the American dream is. The American dream is being able to do what you want, when you want, where you want it, how you want it, as often as you want it, because you can. And so what a mentor is going to do is show you how to put structure in place so that you can start to operate on your business and not in your business. And when you learn how to operate on your business from a bird's eye view and not in your business, that's when your business shifts. That's when you're able to do the things that you want to do. Enjoy the beach, enjoy the golf course, enjoy the time with your family, enjoy the people that you love, and do all of the things that you love. So that's why savings is a sucker bet. Building residual income, learning how to build residual income. TheHarrisMastermind.com, what we teach is a shift of mindset development in TheHarrisMastermind.com. It's $1 a day mentoring, $30 a month. And also we use different money streams that we teach you, starting with wealth. The wealth of your financial, the base of your financial pyramid is for wealth is real estate. So we start there and teach you real estate. You go HowToFlipCribs.com. So as you start to visualize and get more money in, you take your next level up, you invest in coaching, real estate coaching. When you invest in real estate coaching, HowToFlipCribs.com, it's a $2,500 course. You're going to learn how to make a $50,000 to $100,000 extra a year if you want to. You want the next level of coaching, you hire us to do one-on-one on the next level of coaching, so on and so forth. And you keep growing. As you keep growing, we'll keep growing you. But what I'm telling you is whatever that if you've been going about it that way, saving money, thinking, well, I'm stacking up dollars, that ain't it. I want to stop you on that train before I'm finna go change. I want to stop you on that train before you get too deep down that mark. Saving your money, saving up for your retirement. That's a sucker bet. And I know it's a slap in the face. I know you're just like, man, I've been doing really good. The great thing is now you have money to invest. Banks, what they do is they take your money, that's your hard-earned money that you saved, and they invest it for you. They say they're too idiotic, they're too ignorant. This is a good word. That's not, ignorant is not a bad thing. We all are ignorant to something. But they say that they're too ignorant to invest their own money. And this is people. This is not, a color barrier thing. This is just general. They're too ignorant to invest their own money. So give me your money. Bring it all over here, baby. Bring it to the storehouse. And I'll show you how to invest, and I'll invest it for you. And what I'll do is I'll pay you. I'll pay your interest. I'll pay you 0.00013% a year on your money. And because you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do what I do. What I'm telling you is, you see these late night infomercials, you see people like me on Facebook, etc. These mentors know how to do it, and a lot of people look at mentors and they say, man, why are they charging, etc. But they don't question the schools and the institutes that charge them $250,000 for 5 years of education, when we could teach you how to do the same thing for a couple $1,000s or so in a couple weeks or a couple months, and you can be out here making way more than any college education could ever get you to making. So understand that, reprogram your mind. These mentors are here to help you guys. These are people who help you level up. You understand? We'll teach you how to operate like banks, to have now you be your own bank. If you got money to invest, you don't need nobody to hold your money with your tax refund. Why the tax refund thing? People like, oh my God, I'm finna get $10,000 back in with. That means that you let somebody hold your money for 12 months because you didn't know what to do with it, right? We were ignorant to what to do with it. And you let them hold your money for 12 months and then give you a lump at the end of the year, and you're excited about that. Don't be excited about that. That money, that $10,000 that you get in a tax refund, could have been money that you used to invest in mentorship, could have been money that you used to learn how to grow yourself, could have been money that you used to invest in tools and systems to change your life. So understand what you're doing. When you put money in banks, you're saying, here go I don't know what to do with it, here you go. You shouldn't have a dime in your bank account except for what you made today. Everything should be coming in. As soon as it come in, should be going out either investments, for enjoyment, for reinvestment in your education, of bettering yourself, and all those things. Empty your bank account. Money should be running away from you and flowing back in. Money should be running away from you and flowing back in on a constant revolving door. And the thing is, you got to learn how to invest so that more comes in than what goes out. On a continuous basis, I'm so happy and grateful now that more money comes to me that goes out. More money comes to me on a daily basis than what goes out. That's an affirmation that I say every day. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking for places to buy my income. So what you want to get to is the place where you start to buy your income. When you get to where you start to buy your income, now you're not trading your time for income. See, trading your time for money, there's only so much time. And remember my motto, you want to spend this minimal amount of time, a little amount of time working so that you can have the maximum amount of time doing what you love to do. Spend a minimum amount of time working so you can have the maximum amount of time doing what you love to do. So money buys your income. So the more money that you make, the more money that you have access. You got a credit card, swipe it, go invest, buy your mentorship, buy your investments, etc. You got a card, do it. That's what I'm telling you. Just do it, swipe it, take a chance, go for it. Because if you keep doing the same cycle, you're going to keep getting the same results. It's just a never-ending loop. It's like a vortex. So now what you want to do is you want to take that money and buy your income. If you want to make $2,000 a month, you can buy that. You can buy $2,000 a month. You can buy a system. You want to make $10,000 a month, you can buy a system. It may cost $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, but if you got it, go buy a system. Buy your income. You want to buy income? Buy residual income. Buy rental property. Buy a residential assisted living system. Buy a system that's going to generate business for you on a consistent basis. It's going to allow you to cash checks on the buy your income. And so now if you got $500,000, go buy it. Go buy the income that you want. Stop trading your time for money. When you stop trading your time for money, you'll start to experience freedom. Your body, your avatar will be able to go out and experience and enjoy life because now your investments are working for you. Guess what? Some investments are going to be horrible investments. Some investments are going to be good investments. Some investments you're going to lose money. But when you know how to make money every single day, you can put me anywhere on God's green earth, and I promise you, I know this is a Jay-Z line and I love it, but you can put me anywhere on God's green earth and I'll triple my worth. I promise you, I'll quadruple it, I'll probably quintuple it, infinity rise it, whatever the number is. You can put me anywhere because I have it here. Nobody can take that. You can take it all, but I have it here, and I know that I can produce for myself and my family today. That confidence is what you learn from a mentorship. That confidence is what you learn from habit. You shouldn't be out here trading your time for money all day long when you could be enjoying life to the fullest. You could be doing anything that you want to do. Some people say, "Oh, I love my job." You really don't. You really don't. You really love being a kid again is what you really love. You really love like being able to do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. That's what you really love. Like who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love being able to dream and be like, you know what? Like close your eyes and point at a map. Boom, we're going here today. Right? Who does that? Who's living like that? Be the kid again. You know what? When you was a kid, you didn't worry about how. You knew that your parents was going to drop some money in your account. You was going to be able to go, or some money was going to come from nowhere. You didn't think about it. Guess what? What made you think about it is the belief that you had to start thinking about it. You got grown and started thinking that you had to be responsible for stuff like that, and you don't. What I'm telling you is all you got to do is visualize the end. When you visualize the end, you know what it looked like, and you get to walk into the experience, and everything unfolds in your favor. And you start to experience life. You start to learn ways to make more money. You start to surround yourself. And here's the other thing. Be the person that goes in. If you ain't used to it, go hang around fancy restaurants. Go hang around fancy golf courses, tennis golf courses. Go hang around people that have money that can level you up. Stop hanging around the same bullshit ass, people that don't know what they doing. Talking about their problems all day. Like that shit keeps you in a rut too. That keeps you like, in the same level of thinking. If you go hang out in the bar, why am I going to hang around with Johnny and Jane and Dick and Jane them, and they all talking about they crap and their problems? I want to hang around people who I'm not saying that rich people don't have problems, but their problems are different. Let me get some of them. Let me hang around people who talking about the type of problems that money ain't one of them. See, they may have problems, but money ain't one of them. So now, you get what I'm saying? So the lower level that you have conversations with, they have problems, but a lot of them, money can solve it just like that. If they had somebody drop them $10,000 or $100,000, the problems that they're talking about will be gone. What I'm telling you is to start leveling up. Go spend a couple $100s to have a meal at a nice fancy restaurant one day. Why not? You're going to spend it on something else anyway. Get a network. Go over there, get you some lemon and some water, and go open up your mouth and start talking to people. I promise you, if you see me in the bar, I'm going to probably talk to you anyway because I love talking. I love helping people. And I'm going to open up and you get a couple drinks in me. I'm going to be like, yeah, all you got to do is do this. You know what I'm saying? That rarely do I go out and I take the free lunch or take the free dinner. If I go out, I can pay my own meal. Because it's like, you get me to sit down with you, I'm going to tell you what to do. And what I'm saying is you can get that. You can drop a couple $100s for a fancy meal, a fancy place, meet some of the right people and get connected in just like that. You're not one opportunity away. You're one person away from literally changing and shifting your entire life. But you got to be willing to level up. You got to be willing to go all in. Mentors cost. I'm telling you, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on mentorship. One of my friends asked me, how do you know so much information? I paid for it. I paid for it. I leveled up. I had money available to me in credit cards. I had an Amex. I swiped that motherfucker. I swiped it and I went in and I took a chance and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna spend it on something anyway. I might as well, if I spend it on this bill, guess what? I'm gonna have that same bill next month. I took a chance. I took a chance on mentorship. I took a chance on coaching, and I kept taking chances. Every time I got to a level or a barrier, I leveled up. Boom, forget it. Let's do it. This is all we got, baby. What's up? Baby, I'm finna go all in on this. And my queen, she'll bag me right then. She has the confidence in me as well to know that, you know, together we're gonna conquer and rule the world. And you and your empire can do the same thing. Baby, I'm finna take a chance on this. You know what? I've lost tons of money. I failed a lot. I'm telling you, like I spent some money a couple months ago. Some guy I found on Facebook supposed to be doing some search for me. I don't do the name bashing or anything, but I'm making a point. But I paid the guy $5,000 to do something. Guess what? I didn't get on there and bitch and moan. Hey, look, I should have did my research better. Ran off with my money. Oh well, it is what it is. Keep going. I'll make it back. You get what I'm saying? If he gives my money back, cool. If he doesn't, oh well. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can go and whine and cry about, oh my God, I ain't got no money. Man, go make some more money, you know? Go make it happen. Go do what you need to do. Quit freaking around, you know, bitching and moaning about, you know, what somebody's done to you, and go create something new. Go make it a better thing. You get what I'm saying? And next time you won't be in a position where it hurts so bad. Put yourself in a position where if you do check off some money, it don't hurt so bad. And how you do that? Leveling up your mind. Think better. Think better. Once again, stop thinking that saving is the way out, and understand that savings is a sucker bet. Savings is a sucker bet. You need to be focusing on building residual, guys. So it's your boy B. Didn't plan on holding you this long, but I felt like I needed to give you guys this information. Once again, if you want some real mentoring on mindset shifting, $1 a day mentoring, theharrismastermind.com. Go check it out. If $1 a day is something that you ain't got, go to youtube.com/c/homes for 10K. Watch all my videos, get all the information that you can for free. When you feel the need that you want to hire me, you know, you can start up for the mindset shifting for $1 a day, $30 a month, theharrismastermind.com. And then what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to shift your mind, and then we're going to teach you multiple streams of income from different various sources. So we have an affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. And then we also have other ones that we increase your level of income as well. But multiple streams of income, we teach you how to build money with wealth and real estate. So those that get the course, you start taking the course and you level up on how to learn how to acquire deals, how to get real estate. Then you have other streams that we present to you, online internet marketing streams that are in demand, that's going to build a residual income for your lifestyle. All you got to do is have the activity. All you got to do is shift your mind and bank on yourself. You start doing the things. The next level up, when you get to a certain level and you hit a cap or you wall, you level up to one-on-one coaching. You bring me out to where you are. We blast your business open, take you to the next level. And guess what? It's going to always be next levels, but you should be able to continue to make money. So HowToFlipCribs.com is the real estate course, but I will tell you, in the real estate course, we teach mind development first. Some people get our course. The ones, I can tell you the ones that don't experience massive success with our course, they skip the mindset part, like, oh, I don't need that, and then they go straight to the mechanics. Well, the mindset shift is 99% of it. When you learn how to dominate and control your mind, then everything else follows. It's not one after the other. It's the mindset first, learn the mindset, get the shift, and then implement the mechanics. All right, and once you do that, we take you to the next level. So when you do get the course, the $2,500 course, HowToFlipCribs.com, you go get that option. Make sure you dive into the mindset. I would spend at least a week or two on that just myself if I were you. There's no other course that's teaching it the way we teach it. We learn from some of the greats, some of the mystics, some of the ancients, etc. We paid a lot of money for it, and we're giving back and teaching it through this course. You make $1 million if you implement this stuff and you persistent with it. And so now, when you level up from there, we have other options for you, etc. So if you are at the person, you already understand the mindset, you already understand real estate, but you are making a couple $100,000 a year or $500,000 a year or $1 million a year, and you want to go to $10 million a year, we can show you how to do that as well. It's just up to you guys. So it's your boy B. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Share this video with somebody that you know that needs this information, that needs to kind of know how to level up, what to do next, that to understand that saving is not where it's at. Financial freedom is truly built with residual income, buying your income. Share this video. Follow us on YouTube. Grab a mentor. Find somebody that can help you guys. It's your boy B. I'm out. I'm finna go enjoy the day.